This is Close Combat Panthers in the Fog. You're watching episode 30 of the Axis campaign. Take a moment to support the channel by clicking the subscribe button, liking the video, and turning on notifications. Let's go ahead and wrap up the 1800 phase of 8th August. We've pushed 35th Division back, and SS Panzer Grenadier Regiment 4 is on the offensive. St. Hilaire-Du-Harcouet is our new battleground. We haven't seen it yet, and we are looking forward to something new. We are finally welcoming back Street Fighter and Akira Company. It has been a minute since these guys have been in the action, but we're back at it. We also now have a full battle group, so we're going to be looking forward to taking advantage of that. Our only armor are tank destroyers, so I have to be a little cautious there, but I think we can get it done. Enemy is bringing 2 full rifle platoons, and then 4 Shermans, and a little bit of infantry in the support. A couple recons and a company HQ. I don't think that's too crazy, but I do think the Shermans have a better chance against our tank destroyers than the other way around. Okay, so this is about as tight as it can get. On the northwest edge of our spawn, I have 1st Platoon, who is Street Fighter. On the south of the road, I have 2nd Platoon, and that is Akira. I have 2 tanks kind of hidden up in the north. They are very hard to see. And then I've got 3 tanks over on the east edge, sort of hiding behind the building and a little bit behind the trees. It's going to take them a little while to get out of there, but it's the only place with cover. I'm assuming the enemy is going to be to the south, but I don't want to just be sitting out there in the open with tank destroyers. So we'll see how this plays out. I think this is going to be a grind. Uh-oh. We're already shooting. Hit that. Hit that. Orange glass is coming out. Might have to let the infantry actually fight. I was trying to keep our infantry hidden, but it seems like they're being spotted. I'm going to go ahead and put mortars down. In fact, let's split those and put some mortars up there as well. Still waiting on Maya. Oh, actually, never mind. Maya did get the kill. What else do we have? Infantry running through here. It's the Sherman crew. We got another tank kill right here. That's 2 Shermans down. Alright, it's currently under control. I am keeping the Akira platoon hidden for right now. They could be picking off these crew, but I'd rather them not get shot at. Maya's still doing some work. Orange glass, like I said, it's a slow process. Street Fighter platoon is doing a little bit of work, getting some fighting in. Let's see if we get a bell up here to the front and get some shots out. This is a good mortar shot. Those trenches are pretty protective, though. We have eyes on 2 of the tanks, but they had 4, right? So we got to worry about 2 more Shermans. And I don't know if Orange Glass can actually make this transition or not, to be honest. So that might be a problem. Can they go north and then west? It's a lot more under control now. I believe this whole team's dead. We still have a little bit up there. And our mortars are doing okay. I think we'll let Sakiyama go ahead and drop 1 more salvo on these guys. I don't think we can push for this 2-story yet.
Get me out of here.
And I'm going to go out on a limb and say Orange Glass can't go that far north. So maybe I can get them to turn around and go south. And we don't have good effect there. I think it's just the cover from the trench that they're in. Maya has no line of sight on them. I could go ahead and start moving a little bit. Yeah, maybe we'll do the trees as much as possible. And then I don't think K is going to move west yet. This is too little cover. So Mitsuru can maybe follow suit down here, and we'll let Akira lag behind just a little bit so that they're not the lead element. We're still holding this building. I think we just stay put for a minute. That's a lot of the firepower. Maya can see the building, but can't actually identify targets inside of it. Bell's taking casualties, so we are going to pull back. That might have been the last in this BAR team. Let's see, what else do we have? Good shot from Maya. Orange glass worries me right here, though, because they're backing out of there. I'd like them to turn their frontal armor to the west. There's definitely shots coming from the west somewhere. And I need to move Maya up to get this shot right here. I don't think that they'll go further north. We did get a hit on that last cannon round. Oh. That is drawing a lot of attention. I didn't realize that Tetsuo was basically just knocked off. I guess really just this two-story building sees it very well. Cammy had line of sight. Not quite. Put some cannon rounds in there. Eagle, kind of same situation. The trees block. Orange glass can't get closer without being at risk. I think we're going to go ahead and send 2 mortar salvos there. We are getting some good hits with the cannons. And glass can maybe pop out right over here as well. That's a little bit better. Where'd they go? We just lost them. Right there. We'll let Maya engage that target. I can't get too distracted. We do still have 2 Shermans on the loose somewhere. Tetsuo might have to just stay put. And I wonder if Kanata... I wonder if they could make, like, the sprint out the back over here. And because these guys are pinned, maybe they'll have a chance to evade. I don't know, we could try there. We got a good hit. I don't know if there's more in that building, but I do want to keep it suppressed until our infantry makes it out of the open. Then we can go ahead and move up with first platoon and try and secure this site. I do worry about getting too far out because they could be in here as well. They have a ton of infantry. We're getting some low shots here, hitting the trees instead. Alright, what if Ken moves to the front? And then we'll go ahead and just get a little bit of firepower ready to put some machine guns on target, and then we can try and make the move. Kanata did make the run safely. Let's see if they can stay in the trees as best as possible. And then Mitsuru has 1 dead, just the assistant leader. So I think we'll keep them moving up to the front as well. Let's go ahead and seize fire there and see if anything happens. Go ahead and put a bell on defend. Birdie can move. Ken move. I don't know if Alex tries this move right here to get to their trench. It will expose any gunfire. And then we'll go ahead and get Maya pointed down the road in case there's any shots coming that way. Move glass and orange glass up just a little bit. If there are tanks down here, we have to worry about line of sight through these gaps in the trees. I will have to move both mortars to get these other 2 tanks out. So at this point, we'll just leave them put. But I think let's actually turn Eagle southwest. They have intermittent angles of fire. So I think that's better than facing straight west. Let's actually keep going with orange glass just so they're not in this big opening. May help, it may not. Movement seems to be going off just fine. All the flags are down to the south, so it would make sense for them to have a large amount of their force held back there. All right, let's go ahead and take the far end of the building. And as long as it's clear, I'm going to move up the rest of first platoon. I think we'll go ahead and peel off to the north and we'll rally up there. Now it's a little bit of a waiting game for everybody to reposition. We probably no longer need to hold this position. So we'll bring some more second platoon elements down to the south. And I think that's all of them. We'll test this. It does seem like we'd have some decent cover back here. This is a large hedgerow with a 19-meter elevation, so it's pretty much flat, it says. I think we'll still be okay. I'm guessing it's not measuring the top of it, and it's measuring the terrain it's sitting on. Here we're also at 19. Oh, contact west. Tank there. And it doesn't look like any tanks can see it, but they can see our infantry. Is it the guys that are walking? No? All right. Maya, move west. Alex, move up. And we'll get Abel to follow suit. Shots fired. We're taking hits over here. Really? There we go. There's the other one right there. Mortars out on these guys. Actually, that might have been us firing. That might have been a misfire from, like, orange glass or something landing here, and it just seemed like it was their other tank shooting at us. So, if glass can move up there... was that Maya? Or are we being shot at? I think we're being shot at. Come on, Maya. We're missing. Can we get out of there? It says we've got good effect, but they're hitting us and we're not hitting. No, 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 no. No, don't do that. Don't do that. Oh my goodness. We might have to stay and fight. They're trying to do a U-turn and bug out. If glass could make it down here a little ways, we might be able to get in on the action. We'll let orange glass hold right there. Let's turn south with glass. Maya, I think, did actually get a hit there. It's just not a kill. Alex, move up. Bell, get in there, and then you guys can rest. Okay, Sherman is burning. Whew, that's kind of scary. Let's keep Maya moving west. Orange glass over there. And I'm going to guess that the other Sherman is down here somewhere. I don't know if it's worth getting these mortars out real quick and pulling our remainder of the tanks. I don't know where I should put these guys. I don't even know if they'll make it here. If it's too far north, contact west. Something there. Infantry running. Nothing to worry about there. And as much as these guys want to rest, I would like them to secure the northwest corner. I would like to have just the whole top of the map. Let's go ahead and maybe move up here. I don't know how much concealment we're actually going to have if they're in this two-story. So we'll try and take couple of these positions. I think that was just a secondary. Still worries me every time. Second platoon. I think they all stopped moving when they got shot at. Kanata made it. Oh, you know what? Actually, I might not have moved any of them. I think I did little scouting. We'll see what happens as we move out here. We kind of can fight that building a little bit. Shots from the west. Right here. Mortars going out. Let's get glass pointed at them. Keep creeping out with orange glass. And then... what do we got? I see a red dot. Okay, infantry. Might just go west and south. Sounds like glass has found a target. And Kanata is drawing fire from these guys, I believe. Nope, it's not even Kanata. Probably still movement up here. I do not want to give them any satisfaction. I don't want the ceasefire just yet because realistically, they don't have a lot. They have infantry right now and one tank, but we haven't taken any of the map. They've got probably infinite Shermans to pull from, so I need to make more progress than this. Let's keep moving. Let's keep moving. And we are getting some good kills down here. Couldn't make the move. I'm going to put them on defend. They are now fatigued. Tetsuo is coming, but with only 2 man. So we're going to let them stay behind. Mortar salvo is complete. So I think we're just going to send another wave right there. That sounded like one of our guys. Yep, Kanata just took one. Crawl back out of sight. Mortars have moved, so let's see if we can get out of there. And then we're just going to... actually, maybe we can make this before. I was thinking we're going to have to wait and get behind Eagle, but if we can go fast... what happened? Did I select them? Did I tell them to go somewhere? If I did, I didn't mean to. Oh, I wonder if I clicked over here somewhere. Alright. Northwest of the map seems clear. So we'll move down there. There. Infantry fleeing through the open. Gun down. Way to go, Glass. Let's go ahead and point you south. Eagle is moving. Alright, I'm going to bring our HQ element down. I don't know if we'd be better off taking a position directly behind here, like down here and then west. There's shots from over here somewhere, right here, this 3-story building. Put mortars on that. Might not be super effective, but we'll give it a shot. Birdie is hiding on the wrong side of the hedgerow. They are really misunderstanding where their threat is from. Orange glass does see that, I believe. Yep, they just don't identify a target. Let them put some shots in there. More shots closer. Where? Oh, are they actually in here? They might be. Get back. We stopped going on the offensive, so I don't know where we got shot from. I don't think it's there. There is still somebody right here in this. Yep, part of the recon team or something. Maybe not. Alright. No line of sight there. If we bring glass down a little bit, maybe can cover this. We're just so bottled up in this corner. It's not very fun. Let's get out and about, and we will start working on stuff. I don't know if I should send Maya an additional tank for support or trust that the northwest is kind of clear, I'd like to get all the way over here and then turn south on their west flank and try and drive that way. These guys I actually thought would engage. There are shots just everywhere. Where's it coming from? I don't see anything, but I hear it. Okay, still something over here. Right there. There we go. Finally open it up with the MG42. And that might have secured that. What is the probability that Akuma makes this run safely? Yuri Han's got cover. Yeah. And we're getting rested. We're still winded. Cannon fire. Infantry. You know what that means. Mortars out. Orange glass is helping. Let them engage. MG42. That sounds wonderful. And then Alex is fatigued. So we're going to sit tight right there for a moment. Birdie finally made it. It just took 10 tries. So let's go ahead. I don't know what the chances of getting stuck between those trees is. So I don't know if maybe even like that wider spot is a better option. We're going to try it. And I think let's send Cammy down here. And then Eagle might actually turn back around and go up. We'll move down here. The building is secure. We got contacts still on this hedge line somewhere right there. Akuma's going to be a little tired when they get in the fight, but I think it's okay. I think that also means Yuri Han does the same thing and makes the run. Move to the front. These guys might be dead. Maya did make it through. I don't want to get too far out with Maya without infantry support. What's this one? Tank. Located. I don't think so. No. Okay, so it is just... Ooh. Would they see it if it wasn't for that tank? That's the real question. Yeah, they might. So, tank identified. Puts orange glass in a little bit of a spot, because if I move them west, there is cover from this building and tree, but can I get them across there before they get shot? Might be better off bringing Cammy through here, but I don't know if we're still going to be dealing with infantry threat there. So we're going to wait a moment on Yuri Han. We've got 9 minutes remaining, so time is ticking down, but I don't want to rush it. We could theoretically come up the rear, but who knows what we're going to find down here. Might have to make the run even though these guys are tired. How far will we have to go? What is that, 200 meters? Might start anyway. Stay put. What about... That's also 200 meters. Birdie only has 2 men, so I'm thinking we let them sit tight for a moment. I don't think we could get down here. I think this is a worse route to try and attack the flank, because we have to get past all these buildings. Infantry all made it. Can we get to this building? Not that far. Like that. Now, if Cammy wants to point southwest, that kind of covers if the tank moves. I don't think they're going to come north, to be honest, but We are being shot at again. Where? Oh, oh, southwest somewhere. Over here? Where? This building right here. Oh, this one too. I'm pretty sure it was here. Are we that low? Why am I not getting Sakiyama? I want him split. There we go. Alright. That took way too long to develop. You guys keep going, but you're going to crawl. Hope for the best. Onishi stopped. Can you keep going? It's kind of risky, but we can bring orange glass to the... Oh, sorry, it's just regular glass. We'll bring glass to the front, and orange glass is covering over here. We can't... We can move up. What if we go east and then in there? That exposes them a little bit to fire from right here. Where is that? Right here? Alright, so Alex, you got to make it behind the buildings for cover. Same deal. Got to get over there behind the buildings. They have very good vantage points from these 3-story buildings. Now, glass, if you moved out to the east, probably could put some rounds in these buildings. Cammy, nothing. Hedges are a problem. I don't know if it's worth trying to go through here. Like that. We lost sight of the tank. We're assuming it's still there. We did get this flag. Yuri Han, just get inside. And take position right there. Alright, we have an identified target. Where is it? Oh. It's right there in this 2-story. No line of sight. Probably just because of the back of the building. We are getting some fire over here from the right, so that helps. A little bit. Right there. Alright. Can we get orange glass line of sight to this corner? And if we do, can we kill it? Let's go. Oh, he's going that way. Nope, nope. Please go right. Yes. If Eagle comes up, we might be able to get 2 tanks on here. Yep. Target identified. Glass is being shot at. Engage. Come on, Eagle. Full speed ahead. Right there. Cammy's still trying. Hit. I don't think we can get... Yes, we got it. All 4 of their tanks. Axis major victory. So their morale broke, and we gained a decent amount of ground. Unfortunately, it doesn't look like, even though we have those middle flags, that they're going to be connected, so we won't be able to spawn there. Let's hope that that sorts itself out in the map. I would love that. But either way, huge gains considering we started in that corner with nowhere to go. We still have 100% morale to their 28. We did kill 22. We wounded 38 and destroyed 4 Shermans. They killed 4 and wounded 6. And we have all of our tanks intact. When was the last time that happened to me and I was actually on the offensive against a peer enemy? That was awesome. So far in the campaign, we have an Axis major victory. Our morale is sitting at 53% to the enemy's at 39. We've killed 399 infantry, wounded 711, and taken 21 prisoners. We destroyed 62 tanks, damaged 4, and captured 3. We destroyed 31 vehicles and captured 1. We've captured 3 guns. They have killed 96 of our infantry, wounded 173, and captured 20. They've destroyed 10 of our tanks, damaged 2, destroyed 10 vehicles, and no gun damage. So, huge benefit. It is really starting to whittle them down, and they still have a lot to draw from. But the fact that they're down to 39% and we've wounded over 700, like, that's insane. All right, so Zoo has no kills, and that's probably going to be true for a lot of our infantry. Birdie does have 2 kills. Ken has 1 kill. Yuri Han has 7 kills. Alex has 2 kills. Akuma has no kills. Abel has no kills. And then down in second platoon, we have Akira, also no kills. Tetsuo, basically just completely wrecked and wiped out, no kills. Kanata, no kills. Onishi has no kills. Mitsuru has no kills. I screwed up. We missed somebody. Yeah, so this should be Onishi, no kills. K has no kills. Mitsuru, also still no kills, but 2 casualties. Yuji has no kills. Then in armor, we have Glass with 9 kills. Yamagata got 4 kills on the mortar. Sakiyama did a little bit better with 9. Then Maya has a second class Iron Cross, 2 tank kills, and 8 infantry kills. Cammy has a tank kill and 6 infantry kills. Eagle has 2 infantry kills. And Orange Glass has a second class Iron Cross, a tank kill, and 7 infantry kills. So, very good output from the support elements. First platoon leader survived unharmed. Rifle, no kills. BAR unharmed. Rifle unharmed. BAR unharmed. Rifle wiped out. BAR wiped out with 1 kill. Second platoon leader wiped out. BAR has 1 kill. Rifle has 1 kill. BAR has no kills. Rifle has 2 kills. BAR is unharmed with 1 kill. Rifle is unharmed. Third platoon company commander wiped out, no kills. First recon element is unharmed. Second recon is wiped out. Sherman is destroyed. We got the whole crew. This Sherman, the crew did actually escape, but they still had no kills. The Sherman, 2 of them escaped, so they'll probably not be excited to hop back in a tank. They did get 1 kill. And then their last Sherman, we wiped them out. They had 3 kills. Now this does feel like the kind of offensive we've been looking for this whole time. I feel like everything in the battle was pretty well orchestrated. It wasn't flawless, and we did take some infantry casualties, and that's kind of unavoidable. But to try and get out of that northeast corner with no cover to really run behind was challenging, to say the least. The tanks maneuvered well. We got all of their Shermans, and it didn't cost us any, so that feels like a huge step forward. I also really like seeing the campaign map start to take shape. It has made a lot of progress over the last couple movement phases, and I'm excited to see where it continues to go. If you guys enjoyed the battle, go ahead and leave a like. Don't forget to click the subscribe button to help support the channel, and also don't miss future content. There are a couple Amazon links in the video description, so check those out if you're in the market for a new keyboard or a new NVMe drive. If you guys buy one of those through my Amazon link, I get a small kickback, but it doesn't cost you anything extra. Outside of that, thanks for watching, and I will catch you guys in the next one.